Hi 5th grade, it's Mrs. Hunter. What I'm going to do is show you a video that if you are using an iPad, how can you submit homework to Mrs. Botani and myself through Google Classroom. I did a video on how to do this on a computer, but now I'm going to do an iPad, and I would imagine it may be similar with a Chromebook or any sort of touch screen. Chromebook may be similar to a computer, I'm not quite sure. So the first thing I'm going to do is go into my Google Classroom app. That's the easiest way to do this. You should be seeing something similar to this, which these are all your tabs, okay? I sent something to her under math, so I'm going to click on math, and all of you are going to see math lessons on a regular basis every other day, so this is not new to you. Now, she right now has a new assignment up here. It says example assignment ignore. Now we're not ignoring it because I actually sent that to her specifically so all of you could see what it looks like, okay? You'll notice right here for me, if it looks like this, that means you're not going to type anything. You're not submitting anything. You're doing it yourself. But if it looks like this, then that means I want an assignment. I want something done. So we start by clicking on it. And what you'll see at the top is you'll see the title and you'll see any notes I have for you. So I'm creating an example assignment so I can do a video. Please do not do anything with this. So you may be going, where's the assignment? This is where you're going to come down to the bottom of the screen. This is where you're going to find what your work is. This is where you could add a private comment, and this is what tells you has been assigned. So you need to do this. So we're going to click this arrow up, and this shows us all the things that are attached to this. I only attached to one thing. Again, it still says assigned. I can add an attachment, so if I wanted to put a picture on here to send to my teacher, I could. If I wanted to add a private comment, I could. If she has put a comment for me, that's where I would also see it. Now, this big pink turn in button is extremely important. If you don't click that, we don't know that you finished it. But do not click that until you actually do the work. So the first thing we need to do right now is actually click on whatever the assignment is, and it pulls it up. Now, yes, I know this is under a math category, but these are wonders questions, which you saw earlier in this week if you're watching this on Friday, April 3rd. So now everyone got these questions. Abby needs to edit them. Well, on the computer, you just click on there and start typing, but it doesn't quite work like that on here. So what do we need to do? This is where we're going up to the upper right-hand corner. We're going to this little pencil. Okay, we're going to click on the pencil, and then it should pop up for us in just a moment. Okay, so you'll notice at the bottom right now, if I were to do anything, it would be writing in pen. Now, when we try to do that with our finger, it can get really sloppy. And if you'll notice, these are kind of really hard to type through. And it's really small. So I don't think I want to do this with a pen or a pencil or a highlighter. So instead, I'm going to click this A with an underline it. And that's going to allow me to type something. So I've clicked on that. So now I'm going to create this box. I'm going to create a box for myself using my finger. And now I can type something. It says type something, and I can start typing. So my first question is, what is a biography? A story, and I should clarify, a true story. Hope you guys can see this okay. About someone else. Okay, so I finished that question. Time to go on to my next one. So again, I clicked out of there. I still have it on the A with an underline, so I'm still ready to type. So I'm going to type another box right here. Might be off and a little uncentered, but I can move this, no problem. So let's show, what did John James like to do best? He liked to watch birds best. Okay, so notice it's not actually typing over the other words, so we're good. I click out of that. But what I could do is I can come and I can, when I was doing it, I would have been able to move it and things like that. But it's not actually writing over the words. So that's one way that we can do this. Is it might not be the best centered, and that's okay. Now, I'm done with this. Okay, so I'm done. I've answered all the questions. Be sure that you scroll, I'm going to click back over here on this so I can make sure this doesn't have a second page, so I can't scroll up and down, but always check, okay? So now what I want us to do is we're going to click save, okay? And it's hard to see, but there was a word up there that said save that I wanted to save because I've changed it. Okay, so now it took me back to this screen. Notice it looks blank again. That's okay. I saved my own copy. This is the original that was sent to me. And I'm going to click the X. Now what you notice is that there's an edited version, okay? So now I'm ready to turn in. All right, it says turn in. 2 attachments will be submitted. That's okay. Go ahead and turn them in. Nothing wrong with that, okay? We're going to give it just a second to turn it in, and now it has been turned in. Oh, crud, I forgot to do something. So I didn't go to the second page. I forgot. I can click unsubmit, and then I can go back and edit my own work. So now I can go back into my edited version or into the other version and edit some more. So if you forget something, you can re-edit it. Again, I'm going back. I'm ready. I'm done. I've turned it in. So I'm going to click turn in. Okay. Again, I'm going to know it's been turned in because it will say unsubmit. That means that the teacher has gotten it. So I can simply put my arrow back down. Here I know it's good to go because it says turned in. So I've done everything I need to do. So I can simply go back and find my other work that I need to do. Hopefully this helps you if you have an iPad on how to turn it in. Notice you did not share it with us. You never clicked any word that said share. You don't want to share with us because it should stay right on here.